Hi friends, welcome to my channel Chic and Savvy, where we talk about all things relating to planning and budgeting. My name is Carissa and today we will be budgeting for week 4 of February. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I cannot believe it's already coming up on the last week of February. That's actually insane. But we'll have to redo for March and get our planner situated. So I'll do that in my monthly reset. But this is my finance section. I have all of these things linked in the description below, but this is my finance dashboard. And then my goals for this month were to stick to my budget and don't overspend. My first goal is to stick to my budget by opening my planner every day, spending below my means, and being strict. Second goal is to not use my credit cards, using the cash in my wallet, and thinking before I buy. And the third goal is to save. I can do this by saving everything, even if it's coins or dollars, thinking about long-term goals instead of instant gratification, and deciding what is important to me. So I've been trying to keep these things in mind whenever me and my husband are spending money, and I think they're going good so far. So let's go ahead and get the sheets that we need. So this is my bill calendar. So this actually comes with, where is it? This from LittleBirdieCananda. She sells a monthly dashboard along with the calendar. And I just get these. I have a calendar that I use for my planner already. And so I just use this calendar that she includes for my finances because it's perfect for what I'm doing. So I just date these and then I fill in all of my bills on the day that they're due and the paychecks that we have. And then I color code each paycheck with a certain color, and then I highlight that bill with that color if I'm going to pay it with that paycheck. So this just keeps things a little bit organized for me, so I know when I'm planning what bill I'm going to plan for. So this is our paycheck number 4, and so everything in green is what we're going to pay for. So me and my husband, we both get paid bi-weekly, but they're on opposite schedules. So we get one paycheck a week, which makes it really helpful for us when we're planning like this. And then this is my bill list. This is just all the bills that we have and the due dates and the totals. And then I just mark an X when those have been paid. And then this is all of our subscriptions. I just like to keep a tab of which ones they are and what accounts they come out of, because most of them or all of them are automatic. So I just like to know what accounts they're coming from and what that looks like. I just write all my sinking funds and savings challenges here, so when I'm referring back to my budget, I can look to see what I want to dedicate those funds to. And then I'll explain this challenge in a bit. So let's go ahead and get started. These sheets, so everything in here I make myself on Canva. It's super easy. I felt that this was the best route for me because I've used a lot of different planners in the past, and I just wanted something that was more catered to how I do things. So I just made all of these on Canva and printed them out to size. And I also made these sheets. I just looked at a bunch of different templates that are on Canva and what I've used in the past, and I just kind of altered them to fit what I like to do. So we have a paycheck planner breakdown. So this is what we'll be using to budget today. And then a cash envelope breakdown. This is for what we'll use to figure out what we need to take out of the bank. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with income. So I am getting paid. It is my paycheck this week, so I'll be getting paid roughly. I like to just do a budget for these things. I'm a budgeted amount, so roughly it'll be 1290. Okay, and then fixed expenses. These are any expenses that are a fixed amount that come out every single month. So this would be rent, utilities, insurance, car payment, anything like that, any subscriptions, phone bill, that would go into this category. So I have Planner Envy. So I do have this bill right here, but this is a debt, and I have, that would technically go in fixed expenses, but I like to keep track of all of my debt in a debt section, just so that way I know how much I'm spending in debt every week. So we're gonna do Planner Envy first. So that is gonna be here. And the amount is $26.16, $26.50. So this is a subscription that I have. If you watch my Plan With Me videos, I do use all of the stickers in my subscription to do those Plan With Me's. So far, I like it. I've been using it for the last couple months. And I do think that you get quite a bit of stickers and stationery with this subscription. So it's working for me so far. Okay, the next is USAA. So this is my car insurance. And I have it blank right here because it's going to be changing and I didn't want to write that amount. So I'll just put what I usually pay. And then Discover is a debt. Webtoon, this is a subscription. And this is 11. And then my phone bill is getting 70. And then Wi-Fi, it typically gets 55, but we're gonna do 65 because I think it went up a little bit. And then Crunchyroll is a subscription. And that is 11. And I think that's everything. Perfect. So let's go ahead and calculate this. So we have $26.50, $264, 11, 70, 65, and 11. $447.50. $447.50. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do our variable expenses. Actually, let's go ahead and do debt because I already have it right here. We're gonna flip this page over. All right, so back to our debt. So we have credit 1. And me and my husband do have quite a bit of debt. And so that's what our priority is. We're trying to get this down. And we live with my parents, so that way we don't have to pay rent. So that way we can focus on getting our debt settled. What am I paying for that? 50. Perfect. So let's calculate this. 50, 50, that's 210. All right. All right, so variable expenses. So I think we're done with this. So we'll go ahead and put this away. Okay, so variable expenses are things like spending, groceries, gas, what else? Like entertainment, anything like that that fluctuates and that is kind of not a fixed expense, but something that you're putting to have to pay for every single week would go here. So my husband and I both get 50 for spending. So that'll go here. Gas, we budget 50. Eating out, this fluctuates, but we're gonna do 30 this week. Fun Times is also getting 30. And donations is gonna get 10. And then we both give our moms money. And so they're both gonna get 25. All right, so let's go ahead and calculate that. So 50, 50, 50. Right, that's 270. Perfect. So now let's see what we have left over. All right, so our income is 1290. Subtract fixed. Subtract variable expenses. And we'll subtract debt. $362. Yes. Okay. So we have $362.50. We're not gonna put all of this towards savings. I like to have some money in my checking account in case of anything happening that is unexpected. That's just how me and my husband like to do our budget. So we do a zero-based budget, but I do like to leave a little bit in my checking account. So we're gonna go ahead and use this number to plan out what we wanna save for. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down all of my savings and savings challenges, and then we'll go ahead and fill in this part. All right, so I have all of my savings, sinking funds, and savings challenges written down. So let's go ahead and fill these in. Let me grab my Savopoly. Okay, so for Savopoly, I already rolled, and this week I rolled a 50, which is a lot. So we're gonna be putting $50 towards that. I did get lower rolls the last couple of weeks, so I guess it all balances out. But I was here, and then I rolled, and then I got income tax. Too bad we don't pass go and get money, but this is the real world. So we're gonna do 50 this week. So we can already put that in here. Perfect. So let's go ahead and do 50. I also want to finish out my monthly savings challenge. And so we need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I'm going to put 35 towards that. Perfect. So those are the ones I like to get out of the way because I know the amounts that I want to do for those. So we'll subtract 35. All right, sorry about that, guys. My pen just malfunctioned, so I had to get a new one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our high priority ones next. So we're gonna do 10 for checking cushion. 10 for emergency fund. Oh, did this just mess up? Okay, let me redo this, get the numbers back. We're back, so we have 257 left over. We're gonna do 10 for 1 month ahead. 10 for investing. 5 for future family, and 5 for future home. Car maintenance, we'll do 10. Travel, so I do want to put a little bit more in this envelope because we are taking a trip in June. and we need to start thinking about our tickets and where we're gonna stay. So let's do 25. Gifts, we'll do 5. I think a lot of these are gonna get 5. So gifts gets 5, home is 5, dental is 5, holidays is 5, Xmas or Christmas is 5, buffer we'll do 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then savings is gonna get 10. Me and you will get 5. And then my personal and my husband's personal will get 5 each. Perfect. I think that's good because I did want to keep, there's a bill that's coming out that's late, and I want to keep that money in my checking, so I think that's a good amount to have in there. So let's go ahead and add these up. 20, 30. Oh wait, let's go 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 10, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 50, 35, 15. So we have 225 that we're saving. That's a good amount for us. Perfect. Okay. So now let's use this and fill out these. So I'll go ahead and fill my categories out and the spending, and then we'll go ahead and do the breakdown. All right, guys, so I have all of our savings, sinking funds, and the variable expenses that I will do in cash that go into my wallet, which is my spending. So I have 50, but I leave 30 on my debit card and I put 20 in cash. Eating out gets 30 in cash, fun times 30 in cash, and donation is 10. I just remade this sheet and I thought I had enough spaces, but I have one left over. So I'm gonna have to redo this sheet again, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and break these down. So emergency fund is getting a $10 bill. I'm sorry for the lighting. I'm filming this early in the morning and the sun is a certain way, and so it's creating like a really harsh shadow. 1 month ahead is getting a 10. Investing is getting a 10. Future family, future home are both getting 5. Car maintenance is 10. Travel is 25, so it's going to get a 20 and a 5. Gifts to buffer is getting 5. Savings is getting a 10. Savopoly is going to get a $50 bill, which that's exciting. Monthly is 35, but I do that in increments of 5, so we're going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Me and you is getting a 5. My personal's a 5. My husband's personal's a 5. My spending is a $20 bill. Eating out is a 20 and a 10. Fun times is a 20 and a 10. And donations is a $10 bill. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put these. Oh, we have no ones today or this week. So we're going to have no ones. How many 5s? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4 20s, and 1 50. I don't think I've had a 50 before, so that's exciting. All right, so we're gonna have no ones. We're gonna have $95 for 5s, 80, 80 and a 50. So let's go ahead and add across. $32 actual bills, and then let's see the value. $305. Perfect, so we match. So when we go to the bank, we'll be writing this down. Actually, we can write it down right now, so we have it all ready to go. So I just wrote it on a sticky note. So for ones, oh, we have none. Let's go ahead and do 5s, 10s, 20 and a 50. So we're gonna need 19 5s, 8 10s, 4 20s, 1 50, and it's gonna be 95, 80, 80, and a 50, and then our total will be 305. Perfect. So I'll go ahead and take this to the bank next week when we do our cash stuffing, and we should be good to go. So because this is just a budget, this may not reflect what I truly get paid. So when that does happen, because usually it does, I just adjust, and then I will typically either put more into savings or I'll put more into debt, whatever the case may be. But this amount, it doesn't change too much. And if it does, I just grab that extra money. So we should be good to go. All right, guys. Thank you all for being by my side throughout this journey, and I can't wait to see where life takes us. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, friends.